Born into the Nawab family of Dhaka, Salimullah's ancestors were Kashmiri merchants who came to East Bengal during the mid-18th century to pursue trade. They settled in Dhaka, Sylhet, and Barisal. After the death of Khwaja Alimullah in 1854, his son Sir Abdul Ghani succeeded him. After his death in 1896, he was succeeded by his son Sir Ahsanullah, who was a generous and talented individual. Abdul Ghani was so impressed with his son that in 1873 he renamed their family residence Ahsan Manzil, or Palace of Goodness. Born in 1871, Salimullah had a privileged upbringing. Educated at home by Muslim and European scholars, he became proficient in several languages. Salimullah was a devout Muslim and his parents adored him. After completing his formal education in 1893, he married and joined Indian civil service as a junior deputy magistrate. During this period, Salimullah established his reputation as a wise arbitrator of legal disputes. After Ahsanullah's death in 1901, Salimullah succeeded him, inheriting the title of Nawab at the age of 30. The new Nawab was determined to improve the social, political, economic and educational condition of the Muslims of Bengal. Having suffered economic loss and educational backwardness, he wanted to see East Bengal prosper like West Bengal. Being very wealthy, he funded social, economic and educational programs in East Bengal. Like his father, Salimullah became interested in the political affairs of his people. He backed the government's proposal to partition Bengal. Why? According to Salimullah, the only way to reverse political isolation, economic impoverishment and educational backwardness of East Bengal was to partition Bengal into the province of Eastern Bengal and Assam, with its headquarters in Dhaka, and the province of Western Bengal, with Calcutta as its capital. Lord Curzon devised a proposal to make administration of the province of Bengal manageable, and Salimullah welcomed this. He felt that it would enable the Muslims of East Bengal to reclaim their political rights and take control of their affairs. The government's proposal to partition Bengal in January 1904 was bitterly opposed by West Bengali leaders. They feared competition from East Bengal. But Salimullah announced the formation of the Mohammedan Provincial Union on 16th of October, 1905. He campaigned in favor of the partition whilst the Indian National Congress was firmly against it. A year later, to unify the Muslims of India, Salimullah convened the first session of Eastern Bengal and Assam Provincial Educational Conference in Dhaka. He was elected president. He called for unity and solidarity. Prominent scholars and leaders responded to his call. He organized the 20th session of All India Mohammedan Educational Conference in Dhaka. Salimullah was only 35 at the time. From December 27th to 30th, 1906, he entertained more than 2,500 scholars and leaders in Shahbag. Viqar-ul-Mulk chaired the meeting, but the visionary Salimullah proved to be the real mover and shaker. He proposed the establishment All India Organization. His proposal was seconded by Hakim Ajmal Khan of Delhi. Other leaders backed the proposal and All India Muslim League was born. Salimullah became its vice president. This three-day conference cost the Nawab 6 lakh rupees. The formation of the Muslim League was a personal triumph for Salimullah, and it marked the beginning of political reawakening in India, especially in Bengal. Credit for this must go to Salimullah. By establishing the Muslim League, he became one of the most influential leaders of the subcontinent. He was disappointed when the government revoked the partition in December 1911 to appease the West Bengali leaders. He wanted East Bengal to be compensated. Establishment of a government-funded university in Dhaka was one of his ideas. Viceroy Harding agreed to meet the educational needs of the Muslims of Bengal. After years of consultation, Dhaka University Act 1920 was approved by the government. Salimullah did not live to see the creation of the University of Dhaka, but his dream eventually became a reality. He deserves to be recognized as the main founder of the University of Dhaka. Salimullah's concern for his brethren was not confined to Bengal. In 1912, when the Ottomans faced serious challenges as a result of wars in the Balkan, he spoke in favor of the Turks. In April 1914, Salimullah bowed out of politics, but continued his religious and charitable activities. He established one of the largest orphanages in Bengal, known as Salimullah Muslim Orphanage. In 1902, he donated more than 1 lakh rupees for the establishment of an engineering college in Dhaka. This is today known as Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, BUET. He also established Salimullah Muslim Hall. In recognition of his services, Salimullah Medical College in Dhaka was named after him, and the British government awarded him many honors. He became a Knight Grand Commander of the Indian Empire, G.C.I.E, in 1911, one of the highest awards to be received by a Muslim. He died unexpectedly at the age of 43. Widely regarded as a great freedom fighter, he changed the course of the subcontinent's history during the early part of the 20th century.